well, sick and tired. Hey there, Sheri Hill here. If you've been following my channel, you know I love the high desert, but today I'm not pulling any punches. I'm here to talk about the real challenges of living in this area, from rising crime rates to the heartbreaking number of abandoned dogs. The high desert has its fair share of issues that are leaving many of us, well, sick and tired. Okay, so let's dive in. But before I get into the tough stuff, I do want to say that this video isn't about bashing the high desert. It's all about being real with you. And if you're thinking about moving here or you're already living here, you deserve to know both good and bad. And yes, I'm literally sick today, so bear with me as I talk about these issues of being sick and tired of what's going on around here. And it just feels appropriate. Okay, so tough reality is the weather. The high desert experiences extreme temperatures. Hot summers where it easily gets above 100 degrees and windy winters that can make your house feel like it's a wind tunnel. The high desert experiences an average of 30 plus days a year over 100 degrees according to the NOAA. This year I feel like we were close to 90 plus, but I could be exaggerating. Traveling. If you're commuting to work in Los Angeles, Ontario, or San Bernardino, or as we say, down the hill, prepare for long hours in the car. Commuters often face 1 to 2 hour drives each way, and rising gas prices make it even more difficult. In 2023, gas prices in the high desert averaged around $5.50 per gallon, one of the highest in Southern California. Right now, you could get regular gasoline at Chevron. You will spend about $4.69 a gallon. Living in the high desert also means dealing with higher utility costs, especially in the summer when your air conditioning is running nonstop. Edison and the local water companies have been raising rates year after year. While we are coming up on those colder months and our electricity bill will be going down, those gas bills will be going up. I don't understand it, but it seems like these utility companies have it just figured out when it comes to price increases. I know it's not as expensive as electric does get, but still expect to spend a few $100s for your gas bill. Unless you were on solar, you have electric gas heaters, and those come in handy. Let me tell you, nothing is better than cozying up to a nice warm fire. But remember, safety first. Make sure you have your fireplaces cleaned out by a professional chimney sweeper. In 2023, residents in Victorville saw the electricity bills rise by 7%, with rates increasing in water as well. Traffic congestion has worsened, with local highways seeing a 12% increase in daily commuters over the last 5 years. That's probably even been worse since the Bright Line train. Okay, well, this one comes neck and neck. Crime, one of the most common concerns I hear from both clients, locals, and my family. According to data from Neighborhood Scout, Victorville has a crime rate of 40 crimes per 1,000 residents. For perspective, the national average is about 22 crimes per 1,000 residents. Much of the crime here involves property theft, burglaries, and sadly, violent crimes have been on the rise in areas like Victorville and Hesperia. Victorville's crime rate is higher than 89% of other California cities. Sadly. In 2023, San Bernardino County reported an uptick in property crimes, especially vehicle theft. If you're living here or thinking of moving, make sure to check out the local crime maps and talk to your neighbors. Check out the property morning, noon, and night, and don't forget about those weekends. Another heartbreaking issue that has really exploded in the high desert and is a very serious crime is the abandoned pet crisis. With the growing population, more people are leaving their dogs behind, especially after moving or due to financial difficulties. According to the Hesperia Animal Shelter, they've been operating over capacity for most of 2023. And with more animals coming in than getting adopted, a lot of these dogs are pit bulls or large breeds, which tend to be harder to adopt out. I know I see a lot of shepherd and huskies, and these breeds do require a lot of attention. The San Bernardino County Animal Control reported a 15% increase in stray dogs in 2023 alone. Most shelters are operating at or over capacity, with many animals waiting months for adoption. So if you're thinking about moving here and you have a pet, have your pet spayed or neutered, and please make sure you're prepared to care for them long term. Do your homework and research when you are getting a pet and make sure you can handle what the breed has. Having a family pet is like having another child. You have to love and care for it and show it attention. Make sure your yard is enclosed and spend some time with your dogs. Treat them like their family and they will love you endlessly. And if you're local, consider adopting or fostering. It is a great way to help. So that's the real talk about some of the challenges we face right here in the high desert. Is it all bad? No, of course not. But it is important to understand the issues before moving here. Or if you're already living here and thinking about making a change, I would love to hear from you. And what are your biggest frustrations about living in the high desert? Leave a comment below. And if you've had enough like me, let's talk about what's next. Maybe it's time to get involved and make some changes. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss an update on living right here in the high desert of Southern California. Till the next one, guys.